Tennis is a beautiful sport. It's one-on-one combat, mental warfare, and physical artistry rolled into one. But behind every Grand Slam champion or world-class pro, there's a long, winding road that occasionally starts at one place: a tennis academy. And while the image of pristine courts, professional coaching, and elite level development sounds like a dream, the truth is far murkier. These academies are not always what they appear. Many of them operate less like schools and more like profit-driven factories, churning out prospects, breaking young bodies, and exploiting dreams. Today, we're diving deep into the dark truth behind tennis academies. On the surface, tennis academies are marketed as havens for prodigies. Facilities like IMG Academy, Rafael Nadal Academy, and Mortoglu Academy promise elite coaching, world-class training partners, and a direct pipeline to the Pro Tour. The marketing is slick, highlight reels of students grinding way under the sun, testimonials from ATP and WTA pros, and sprawling campuses that resemble Olympic training villages. But all of this masks a deeper issue: the illusion of upward mobility. For every Coco Gauff or Holger Rune that emerges from these programs, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of kids who invest years and often hundreds of thousands of dollars without ever sniffing a challenger level tournament. These academies profit off of hope, and hope, well, it's a hell of a business model. Let's talk about the economics. Most of these academies are not philanthropic organizations. They are businesses, and expensive ones at that. Tuition at IMG Academy in Florida can range from $60,000 to $90,000 per year, depending on whether you board on campus or not. At the Rafael Nadal Academy, tuition hovers around 60,000 euros annually, not including the cost of travel, equipment, or tournament fees. Now, what do families get for this massive investment? Well, sometimes incredible development, but more often than not, the return on investment doesn't align with the price tag. These places are built for scale. You've got one or two top-tier coaches and then dozens of young players competing for their attention. And that's where the illusion starts to crumble. This is a part no one talks about. At many academies, the high potential players, the future ATP, WTA names, get the lion's share of attention. That's just the nature of business. Coaches want to hitch their reputations to rising stars. But it begs the question, what about the other kids? The ones who may not be top 10 in their age group, but still love the game? Those kids often end up as training fodder. Their fees subsidize the operations of the academy. They get less one-on-one time with coaches, often shuffled into large group drills. Many are promised individualized plans that never materialize. They're cash cows, plain and simple. And when they realize they're not the chosen one, it's often too late. They've sacrificed education, money, and formative years chasing a dream that was never tailored to them in the first place. We don't talk enough about this, but academics in tennis academies are often a joke. While some programs offer partnerships with online schools or local institutions, the reality is that tennis is the priority. Training schedules dominate the day. Kids are on court 6 hours, in the gym 2 more, and traveling to tournaments most weekends. Where exactly do math and science fit in? Students are expected to juggle elite training and schoolwork, often through watered-down curriculums. Many graduate without the academic rigor required to attend a traditional university. For players who don't go pro, this leads to a rude awakening when they try to pivot to college or a career outside of tennis. Hey, real quick, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the darker corners of tennis, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future episodes. Hot Take Tennis is all about peeling back the layers, whether it's exposing the underbelly of the sport or celebrating the unsung heroes. Drop a comment if you've trained at an academy yourself. What was your experience? Let's get the conversation going. I'm sure you've seen the Instagram posts, pro players training at a tennis academy, smiling beside young hopefuls. It looks authentic, like these kids are brushing shoulders with greatness. But here's the thing. Many top academies actually pay pros to train at their facilities during the off-season. Not because they need the help, but because it boosts the academy's image. It's pure marketing. The Rafael Nadal Academy has reportedly paid top 100 players appearance fees to conduct short training blocks in Manacor during December, just so they can be filmed and photographed. This isn't development, it's theater. It's designed to create the illusion that your child is part of an elite inner circle, when in reality, those stars are just passing through. Now here's the darker truth. Tennis academies can break kids, physically and mentally. The constant grind of training, the pressure to perform, the looming fear of being left behind, it takes a toll. Injuries are rampant. Stress fractures, torn ligaments, chronic tendonitis. Many kids have already undergone surgeries before they turn 18. And then there's the mental strain, perfectionism, body image issues, depression. The relentless pursuit of greatness often comes at the expense of a child's well-being. Unlike team sports, tennis offers no buffer. It's just you out there alone. Every match, every error, every loss sits on your shoulders. A 2021 study by the ITF revealed that over 40% of junior players at full-time academies reported symptoms of anxiety and depression. That's not elite development. It's trauma wrapped in a tennis skirt. For all the money these academies rake in, very few players actually make it. And by make it, we're not talking about reaching number 200 in the world. We're talking top 100, the point at which a player can realistically earn a sustainable living on tour. Consider this, as of 2024, fewer than 0.03% of all competitive junior players worldwide go on to break into the top 100 in singles. Yet, academy brochures plaster their walls with photos of Grand Slam champions. It's an illusion of inevitability. Train here, become a star. But that's not how tennis works. Talent, timing, health, support systems, mental resilience, it all has to align. And even then, it might not be enough. Not every elite player came through an academy. Look at Andy Roddick. He trained in Texas and avoided the major academies until his late teens. Ons Jabeur, now a multiple slam finalist, grew up training in Tunisia with limited resources. Daniel Medvedev was developed largely in Russia before moving to France in his later teens. These stories prove that there are alternative paths. Yes, academies can help, but they aren't the only route, nor are they the best one for everyone. In fact, for some, they can be the beginning of the end. So what's the solution? I mean, I'd start with transparency. These academies need to be upfront about their priorities, success rates, and academic standards. They need to invest more in the non-superstars, because development isn't just about trophies. It's about people. Families have to do better research, understand the difference between marketing and reality, demand trial periods, ask for injury histories, player turnover rates, and detailed development plans. And the tennis community as a whole, I think we need to stop romanticizing these factories of broken dreams. So now that we've peeled back the layers, what do you think? Are tennis academies a necessary evil, or are they doing more harm than good? Is the system beyond saving, or can reform bring real change? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because at the end of the day, tennis isn't just about the top 1%. It's about everyone who picks up a racket and dares to dream. See you next time.